Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see Shakespeare Sonnet 18, Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Shakespeare, in the very first line itself, asks the reader, Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? We know very well that Shakespeare sonnets are totally 154 and the first 1 to 126 is dedicated to a fair lord. So we should know that he is asking this question to that fair lord, asking him whether he can compare him to a summer's day. And second thing what we should keep in mind is Shakespeare is in England. And we know very well in that place summer is very short and summer is a welcome season and summer is something which gives them warmth. And warmth is always compared to love. So when he says, shall I compare thee to a summer's day, we should understand how much important it is when you are compared to a summer. And then he continues saying, thou art more lovely and more temperate. But he says to the fair lord, you are more lovely and more temperate than the summer. Summer is beautiful, but you are more lovely than it, and even you are more temperate means you give more warmth to the person who is with you. And then he continues saying, rough winds do shake the darling buds of May. He says, real summer, what will happen is rough winds will blow in the summer and they will shake away all the buds of May. May is autumn. So here he says whatever came out in autumn will be destroyed during summer. And summer's length hath all too short a date. And he says summer is very short also in a year. So summer is something which will stay with us only for a short time. And sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines. And he says sometimes summer can be very hot also. That eye of heaven shines is here it is a sunlight. He says the sunlight can be very hot and it can scorch you. And often is his gold complexion dimmed. At the same time, here gold complexion means the sunlight. He says sometimes the sunlight will become dim also. So either it can be too hot at sometimes and sometimes it can even become very dim. It is not the same always. And every fair from fair sometimes declines. And he says every time when it comes, there is a change in it. It declines. The beauty of summer also can decline. Here he is saying that your beauty will never decline by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. And he says this all happens because it is nature. It cannot be trimmed. We can trim ourselves to make ourselves more presentable. But nature is God's gift. It cannot be trimmed. And thy eternal summer shall not fade. So he says, but your eternal summer, here he means the beauty of the Lord will never fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest. And you are owing, that is you are the owner of your beauty and you will never lose this possession of yours. Nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade. And he says even death cannot take away your beauty from you. And how he is saying all this is, when in eternal lines to time thou growest, because you are going to be in my eternal lines. That is, I am writing a poem and in this sonnet I am writing about your beauty and these lines are going to be eternal. It will be always there. And when I am describing your beauty in these lines, it will always stay. Nothing can take out. Time cannot take away a beauty. Even death cannot take away a beauty, because these are described in my poem. And how long a beauty will live is so long as men can breathe or eyes can see. As long as men are going to live, as long as men are going to breathe, as long as their eyes can see, your beauty will be there. So long lives this, and this gives life to thee. So as long as my sonnet is going to be there, it is going to give life to thee. Thus Shakespeare ends his sonnet in this manner, where he tells his fair lord that he is going to eternalize his beauty and preserve it for years and years and years to come. It's a beautiful sonnet. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have anything more to add on to this, please write it in the comment box. Like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe. Thank you.